Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Channel name is Krishang Explores, and this is my first video. Today we're going to be exploring a grocery store and other stuff in Korea. As you can see, I live in Korea, and today I will be going shopping and I will be showing you what it is like to go shopping. So come with me and let's go. I've just arrived at E Mart and it's really big, as I'll show you right now. It's so big I can't even fit it in one frame. I think it's about 3 stories tall and a long, it's very long and big. So let's go inside. So as you walk inside, you see this Starbucks, and after the Starbucks we go in, and right there you find a bunch of stuff for swimming and maybe home repair stuff, and you also find a bunch of shoes and stuff. And to the right you find a lot of clothes. You can also find shoes over there, Crocs, and over here you can buy umbrellas if it's really raining outside. You see all sorts of slippers and Crocs here. First you can see Gap in different sizes and colors. They're really colorful. And you can see Crocs, a Hello Kitty Croc, Pokemon, and Cinnamoroll. You can also see a lot of clothing and stuff all the way here. But now we are going into the food aisle, which is basically my favorite aisle. So I'll see you there. And also in E Mart there are these mini stalls where you can buy snacks and ice cream. It's really crowded in here. That's why I cancel a couple lanes, because they're really busy. But we have here, which is full dedicated to coffee. So we have Starbucks, we have Kanu, which is a Korean coffee brand. And then we have more. We also have Maxim, which I think is also a Korean coffee brand. And then if you go a little more further, you find frozen products and milk and stuff. Into the next lane, you can find some teas. You can find some ginger tea and different types of teas. You can find some of this Nesquik and stuff, which is you put in your milk for it to taste all sorts of flavors. And then we have coffee from Starbucks. We also have drinks over here. Gatorade, one of my personal favorites. Chupa Chups, which I've probably never seen before. It's really crowded in here, but this aisle, this whole aisle is dedicated for drinks. First you find Monster, and then other drinks, other Korean brands of drinks. But over here you can also find drinks like Coca-Cola. You can find zero sugar, and then normal ones over there, original taste. You have Gatorade, Fanta, different flavors. And then you have water, which is basically the best drink ever. You go a little bit more over here, you get black coffee and lattes. You can even get them from Starbucks. But then over here you find sparkling water, and then more juices over here, like mango juice, tomato juice. You can even find aloe vera juice. And then here you can find a combo juice pack, which has about 12 juices in it, I think. Walking more down the aisle, you have sodas, you have Pepsi, and in Korea you have these things where if you buy a soda, you get another one with it. for just like about that much price, which I think about USD over here and Indian rupees over here. You get like 2 of these, and you can even get like a thing to carry it, so you don't have to carry both bottles in hands. And then you have mini Coca-Cola, which I don't think I've ever seen anywhere. And we have more variations of soda right there. But anyways, let's exit this aisle and go to the chips aisle. And one more thing, you can see the chips aisle right there in front of you. Made it to the chips aisle, and there are a lot of them. Nachos, which is basically a Korean version of Doritos. And then we have these French fries that are really good. You have more chips. You have more salt chips, and these are like cream and onion and cream flavored ones. Over here you can find more. These are onion rings. You can find shrimp flavored chips. And basically you can find a lot of chips here. And I think these are little croissants with salt. I've never even tried these, but yeah. We have Oreos and Twix. Oreos are my favorite. They're really good. And then you have a whole aisle dedicated to biscuits or cookies, however you like to say it. Over here, I'm pretty sure you've probably heard of these Pepero or Poke Sticks. These are really good. And yeah, they come in different flavors. This one is white cookies and cream. This is original chocolate. This is almond, and I think these are just chocolate sticks. And then we have Poke itself, the original flavors, and then you can find a lot more flavors. For example, this is blueberry, and we also have strawberry over here for any strawberry lovers. And then we have more chips. A lot of chips here. You can also see a lot of chips here. These are like on sale. You can get like 10 chips for 9,480 won, which I will show the USD and Indian rupees for. And you can find all sorts of different chips. There's ice cream over here, which is also on sale. That's why people are like rushing to get them. You can also get Ferrero Rocher. And then you can, in Korea, there's this thing where you like, if you buy one thing, you get the other thing for free, which is a really good thing because I love it. And for some reason, there's an upside down tent here. Find a big candy section over here filled with different types of candy, Haribo, Charlie, and some other Korean candy brands over here. You can see all of these. Some of these like Orion and stuff. You can find Chupa Chups, Werther's Original, Polos, Eclipse, and a lot of good tasting candy. Basically sums up the first floor with a lot of food items and everything, like grocery shopping, normal stuff you would find at a grocery store. But now we shall go to the second floor, which is full of tech and other home needs that you need. By the way, look at this amazing top, the beautiful ceiling. And by the way, you can also find a lot of clothes here. For, I think, yeah, they're for sale. And one more thing is that now that summer's here, you can find these floaties back there and up here. You can buy these floaties, and let's go upstairs. By the way, guys, there's a bunch of traffic even in the escalator, so it's gonna take a long time to go up there. This is the view from the top. So after we come in here, we see not very busy, but pretty busy. So we go here and we find a fish. If you want to get some fishes, you can see they're 2,000 and 3,000 won. And you can find even tiny fishes over here, goldfish, and basically other types of fishes. If you want, you can take them home. And you can even find hamsters. You can buy stuff for your fish, hamster, and that's everything here. Find some cat food. You can get some cat food, more cat food, dog food, and you can even get like these cases for your fish tank. More toys. And then this is basically the same aisle as last one. You can get toys here. And what else? You can get toothbrushes and toothpaste, especially for dogs and cats. More dog food, cat food. Oh yeah, and these are, I think, candy for dogs, and they're Japanese. As you can see, it's Japanese text, and they're pretty heavy. But you can also, actually, I don't think they're candy at this point, because I just saw one of them in here, so I think they're medicine. And then in these containers, you can see beetles, which are kind of creeping me out. So let's continue on. So then we go here to find, I think, body pillows these are, and they are about 13,000 won. And then you can even find good plushies over here, like this huge whale, and then other stuffed animals. But then there's this one section filled with pillows and stuffed animals for you. You have Doraemon. You even have a Hershey's neck pillow for flights. More blankets and bedtime slippers. Cleaning supplies over here. But now, one more thing. These you can like get these in Korean households. You will see this instead of a scent diffuser. You will see these, which spread out scent, really nice. Tables, some mirrors, okay. Mirrors. You can buy clocks if you want to see the time. You can find a lot of cutlery and plates, dishes, containers, everything you want here. Cutlery, utensils, a lot of them. But the thing that I've been waiting to show you guys is the tech section, and it is honestly one of my favorite parts of the whole E Mart, and it's called the Electromart. It's in E Mart, okay? You walk up and you find these iMacs on display. More iMacs on display. Apple Watches. Laptops. These are the newest MacBooks for about 1.5 million won. And then some tablets with Apple Pencil. And of course, the iPhones. You can see the iPhone 16, which is nice. It shows you the features of the iPhone. And if you put it back on here, it will change back to the screen it is supposed to. And you can basically find other electronic stuff all the way here. You can find microwaves, some coffee machines, and you can buy some stoves if you want. And then you walk over here, you can see fans on display if you want to buy like a house fan. And then you have gift cards, more fans. And these are the portable fans that you can take with you if you're going like outside. And it's actually pretty nice. You can change the level from here, like how much coldness or like fan blowing you want at you. And then there used to be keyboards over here, but I think they got replaced. There used to be keyboards over here, but like I think they got replaced by other tech stuff like these telephones, hair dryers, curlers, and everything else. You can find a lot of cars. So this is the Mercedes. You can find a Honda motorcycle. And you can find RC cars over here. And then if you walk over here, you can find a drone, a helicopter, both of them fly. And you can even get these things that fly with your hand. And you can get Wi-Fi routers if you want over here. You can get headphones. And the keyboard section, I think, has been moved over here. And I just love to test these keyboards. Here's some ASMR. And there's one more thing over here. I think this is the shop, but we have NoBrand here, which is a Korean brand where you can buy like everything, basically just like E Mart, but like another version of it. You can find coffee, some ready-to-eat items. You can find yogurt. You can even find different types of another like sodas. They just took some stuff like cola and then made it NoBrand. Then they also have chips over here. They have sparkling aid, which is like really nice. I tried it before. They have some candy over here. You have chocolate. And you even have some oat cookies and biscuits. You have more soda. You can find noodles over here. More noodles. And then you can find iced tea over there. And then the rest is just the same as E Mart. You can find some dog food, cat food. You can find some ceramic coating non-stick pots. Some hygiene supplies. You can even buy headphones in NoBrand. You can buy a rice cooker. And even some laundry detergent if you need. So also you can find toothbrush and other hygiene products like masks, shampoo, and even some neck pillows. And that's NoBrand. I will see you at the checkout now. At the end of the E Mart trip, we got pizza for dinner and we're about to go home. So I hope you had an amazing day and hope you liked the video because yeah, please do subscribe because I really appreciate it, and see you in the next video. Bye.